So I'm going to be completely honest. I forgot to do my thoughts on Sonic the Movie 3 when it first came out in December. To be honest, I wasn't sure if I was going to do one. But it has been a couple of months. It's like August now. I'm about to start school. And I feel like I should like make like a video on the Sonic Movie 3. No, okay, technically I got this all from like Wikipedia. I'm looking this up on the, the search bar because it's been a while since I watched this. However, I hope I can remember some of the things. For example, basically, so Shadow is there, and then Shadow becomes like close to this like girl named Maria back in 1974. And then one day they're trying to escape like a facility. Unfortunately, Maria gets killed in an explosion, and so Shadow is gone forever, it looks like. So then 50 years later, in 2024, Shadow escapes, and he's really angry. Which, no, I feel ya. Because since Maria's dead, what are you gonna do? As spoilers for people who have not watched the movie. I mean, it has since come out on DVD, but if you've not seen it, then you know. Anywho, Sonic celebrates his anniversary on coming on Earth with Tails, Knuckles, his adopted parents, Tom, and Maddie, and things seem fine until Rockwell, the director, arrives, and they're here for some help because Shadow has causing trouble in Tokyo. Unfortunately, Shadow comes and destroys them all, which is very unfortunate. And that's really, really sad. Anyways, Team Sonic meets up with now Commander Walters, who informs them about Shadow's past. Unfortunately, so there's this guy named Dr. Ivo Robotnik, who's pretty much like Dr. Robotnik, but the difference is that he's like his grandfather and stuff like that. And he made drones and attacks them, including Walters, who unfortunately dies. But he does give Sonic the key card. Hooray! And things go well until Guns is like really, really mad because the missing key card is gone. And they're like, okay, screw this. We're going to go against them because they suck a lot. And yeah, pretty much Team Sonic encounters Yvonne's assistant, Agent Stone, denies involvement of the attack, and they form like an uneasy alliance and all that with Yvonne, and tracks the stolen drones to the abandoned government facility. I'm reading this off Wikipedia. I know it looks like I'm not smart, but I haven't watched this since like December when it first came out, so if you're gonna blame me, I am so sorry, but this is the best I can do. And things see fine, like Yvonne even encounters Gerald, his estranged grandfather and mastermind behind. Oh my god, I'm such an idiot. I'm so sorry. The Dr. Robotnik was the one who gave the drones, and then he encountered Gerald, his estranged grandfather, who's the mastermind behind Shadow's escape and the stolen drones. So not actually Robotnik. Whoopsie. I assumed he was the one who was responsible. Nope. Whoopsie. I haven't watched this in a while, like I said, but that's okay. And basically, Gerald was the one that found out, like, the key card is gone, and they're using it for a laser space weapon capable of targeting and destroying any location on Earth. He plans to use to destroy Gun's headquarters in London to avenge Maria's death, which makes sense. Robotnik joins, and Shadow takes the key cards from Tails, activates miniature black hole, destroy the base and the Robotniks, and still leave. Whoopsie. Anyways, Team Sonic uses the ring portal, and they recruit like Tom and Maddie to steal the second key card, which they happily do. Unfortunately, Shadow buys into Tom's disguise and ends up wounding Tom. With that, I mean whoopsie. So now Tom is fully injured. Whoopsie. What is gonna happen to him? Who knows? And in that moment, Sonic ends up abandoning Tails and Knuckles. He steals the Master Emerald, becomes superpowered using the 7 Chaos Emeralds. He ends up confronting Shadow, who also has the Chaos Emeralds as well, like the energy. And they eventually fight for each other, and then they realize they've been consumed by revenge. And Sonic eventually tells how about his loss, which was Long Claw, his guardian. So, that love that they lost is more important than revenge. Having change of heart, Shadow finally stops the cannon. And Gerald intends to destroy Earth to avenge Maria's death. But Robotnik is, like, very disappointed. And he's like, oh, shoot. That is so stupid. So he ends up destroying him. And Robotnik and Shadow seemingly sacrifice themselves. Sonic lives, but both of them seemingly die. And all that. And then things are back to normal. Oh, thank goodness. And Tails and Knuckles also help out as well. And Tom is okay. Let's go. In a post-credit scene, like a very post-credit scene, or mid-credit scene. A post-credit scene, Shadow comes back. Mid-credit scene, Amy is saves Sonic from, like, some Metal Sonic robots. So that's cool and all that. Sorry if you hear that. That's my parents are watching some Indian movie or something. But anyways, overall, this movie is genuinely amazing. Again, it's been a while since I watched it. But honestly, I remember when I watched it, it was really, really spectacular and all that. If you've never seen the Sonic movies, this is by far one of the best video game movies I've ever seen. Honestly, my favorites now are Minecraft movie, the Super Mario Bros. Movie, definitely Sonic the Hedgehog 3. I mean, I like all three of them, but this might be the best one because it's so packed and all that. Obviously, it's supposed to be like a kid-friendly movie, so they can't do, like, violence and all that stuff. But overall, if you're a huge fan of Sonic, if you're a huge fan of video game movies, this is the best bet for you. I hope you enjoy me talking about my thoughts and all that. Again, I haven't watched this in a while, so technically I got the sources from, like, a Wikipedia summary and all that. But that's only because I haven't seen this movie in a while. So, you know. But I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have never watched the Sonic movie 3, now's your chance. It's on DVD and Blu-ray and a lot of other things. So definitely watch it. I watched it in December. It was worth it. Hopefully I get to rewatch it again because it's really good. Alright, goodbye guys.